From one ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Chris Wiggins is a man on a mission as he tries to bring his hitting streak to 20 games. Next. Chris Archer is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Digging in, Corey Dickerson, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, number 12, Corey Dickerson.
Here comes the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Hard on the ground towards short. Wiggins gloves it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Dan, here's a shot of the Athletic starting lineup for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, Corey Dickerson is the guy that's looking to turn it around right now. You know how bad he was last month? He hit 200 on the nose. Not a lot of guys can stay in the lineup when they're struggling this bad, so we're hoping to see that he can figure this thing out soon.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Batting third. Right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Hit to short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Marco Estrada will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Now in the box, Christian Brummett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Pirates, the center fielder, Christian Brummett.
First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued. Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Stepping in now, Chris Wiggins, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one. Back to first, and he throws it away. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Not shortstop.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first. Way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
Into the box now, Curtis Wiggins, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Misses badly. It's ball 2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now the 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
2-2.
The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard to short. Taken in by Simeon. The throw will go to third. The tag gets one. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. Nothing in the Pirate first. We're on to the second now in Pittsburgh. No score on the show. Here's Chris Davis now, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Number 2, Chris Davis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Line drilled. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Matt Olson.
Out of Matt Olson, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. First delivery to him on the way.
No, that's fair.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Two and one to the A's first baseman. Davis gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Batting fifth.
Hey, two runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Davis isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and driving a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Line toward the gap in left center. And this ought to play the couple as this ball's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Batting eighth.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Now batting, Chris Herman head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's 1 for 5. Here comes the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this will get foul for strike 2. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Batting nine.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Digging in now, Marco Estrada. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
From the belt, the pitch. Ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. 3 runs already home here. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
The 2-2 to the left side, but it's well fouled. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Gifford is under it, no problem, 1 away.
time for a look at the Buccos on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Dickerson, and their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Burnett has a play. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Here's Jurickson Profar. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. This is line to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will find the wall out around the 378 sign. The runner from first crosses the plate.
Everybody has bad days at the office, including starting pitchers. He's given up 5 runs in this inning alone, and you have to wonder how long the manager's going to stay with him. Not long, I would bet.
Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Wiggins is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. On now to the bottom of the second. Oakland is on top in this one, 5-0. Up next for the Buccos, Brian Burnett. And his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-0 here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and a strike. To first, scooped up on the backhand, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Braves. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run saved. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
One out, nobody on. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Well, it'd be hard to argue that he's not the best hitter in the game right now. Aside from the hitting streak, he lays claim to the league's best batting average as well.
Matty, I love the hitting streak. You can have the batting average. I just want guys who drive the baseball, give me serious OPS. I know he's leading the league in batting average right now, but that could be a little misleading at times with this nasty hit streak he's got going. Let's let the season progress a little bit more.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Scott Gifford goes down for the second out in the bottom half.
Baseman.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In now, Randy Wiggins, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 2 home runs and 14 driven in. That ball is absolutely crushed.
On your viewpoint, a power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Batting 7. The right
standing
fielder.
In now,
Bart
Wiggins. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The average for him sitting at .312 on the season. 2 home runs, 18 driven in. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Left side, but well foul. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's in the double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Now at the plate, Tyler Wiggins, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
The 1-1 home is taken for strike two.
I got the count 1 and 2.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We've played 2. It's the A's 5 and the Pirates 1. Into the box now, Chris Davis. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Hard ground ball to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Ready for another chance. Matt Olson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike one, 0-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Wiggins has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now
well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
In now, Matt Chapman. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he's...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Archer.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1's the count.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Stepping in now, Christian Brummett. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. You can kiss it goodbye. A solo shot down the line in right. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with top of the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
The left fielder,
into the box now, Wiggins. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is off the plate, up and away. Wiggins is making a push for the All-Star squad this year with a great year. 3rd in voting among left fielders entering the day.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
At the plate, Curtis Wiggins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
And he lays off there 1-0. Wiggins leads off second with one gone in the inning. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the run's going to score from second as it's now a 5-3 ball game.
The catcher, number 5.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate, Brian Brummett. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Wiggins ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
The first baseman, number 10, Scott Gifford.
Stepping into the box, Scott Gifford. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Dickerson's after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Striding in once again, Marcus Semien. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In there, 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And there's a base hit on the line.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Into the box, Chris Herman. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2, and he fouls this one off. Hits are even at 7 apiece. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. The 1-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marco Estrada. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
First delivery to him on the way, and they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down, and he is in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Your attention,
North
please.
answers the call
Now
from the pen here in the 4th
Pirates,
as they didn't get the
number
outing they were
53,
hoping for from their starter.
North.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He hit a sac fly earlier. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Simeon on second. Estrada is over at first with 1 away. Freedom swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, Jurickson Profar as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-1. Back up the middle. He's got it. And the 2-out throw will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple, and it remains 5-3. Leading off the inning, Randy Wiggins as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 19, Bart Wiggins.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Bart Wiggins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Up with it, Herman. It's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Now at the plate, Tyler Wiggins comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Pulls him off the bag.
You know, I think that steal might have had a different result if the throw was just a little bit better. It was a close play, but if that throw was placed over the first base side of second, I think they might have had a pretty good shot to get him.
Yeah, Dan, the throw wasn't all that bad, but it did end up a little more on the third base side of the bag, and that may have been the difference. A swing and a ground ball to third. And they're on 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 53, Mike North.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mike North, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
The right fielder.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Steven.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
It's out. 0-2.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss. fastball right by him for the first out. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, he was really frustrated and out of rhythm in this one. Unfortunately, I'm sure he's frustrated right now, and he will be for a while. But the good news is that the guys are still in the game. The offense is picking them up.
First pitch on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Been shooting for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Two balls and two strikes. The count to Chris Davis. Fouled away. Five runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Shoots this one over to first. Gifford is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Olson, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 0-2 once more. Grounded back up the middle. Wiggins is right there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. 1-2-3 go the A's as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Christian Brummett. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. You can kiss it goodbye.
Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris.
Stepping in now, Chris Wiggins. On, he pops it up. Simeon backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
Digging in once again, Curtis Wiggins. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Now back.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Brian Brummett. As he rips it on the ground to second. Go on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck, cannonball coming. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now.
Leading off for the Athletics.
Striding into the box,
the third
Matt
baseman.
Chapman. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Now another 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Marcus Semien. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Next up for the A's, Chris Herman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
And that misses for ball 1.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Semien leads off first with 1 away. Two balls and no strikes to Chris Herman.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
3-0 now. Ah! 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. 3-2 now.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded to the right. And that is into right field. A base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's the difference in today's
21.
games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any form, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Ladies
Mike
and gentlemen,
Christian
your
takes the mound to
attention,
try to
please.
get out of this mess.
Now pitching
There
for
are
the
2
Pirates.
on with only 1 away.
Number 57, Mike Christian.
And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Sacrifice situation here, and the manager wisely brings his third baseman in to try and cut down the lead runner if it comes his way. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Corey.
So the
Dickerson.
Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Corey Dickerson, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Up next for Oakland, the second baseman.
And now a crucial spot.
Jurickson.
Bases loaded.
Profar.
2 men gone. And Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch pulled toward right center field. Brummett is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A's threaten but leave them loaded. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. So striding forward
Leading up
now,
for the
Scott
Pirates,
Gifford. He bats
the
here,
first
the reigning
baseman,
Rookie of the Month
Scott
in the National League.
Gifford.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 4-1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Hit in the air to center field. Dickerson's there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Now at the plate, Randy Wiggins. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Outside, 2-1. The 2-2. And he popped him up. In comes Piscotty. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher.
Now
Dero, you make
right
a
fielder.
really good pitch,
Bart.
and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first
Your
base coach
attention,
right
please.
there, and you thank your lucky
Now
stars.
pitching
That's a
for
nice
Oakland.
AB.
Jerry
Number
Blevins
13.
enters to make an
Jerry
appearance on the mound as
Blevins.
he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Bart Wiggins will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. The 1-0. Pitch out.
2 balls.
Nothing
No
doing.
strikes.
Ready with
He's
the
gone,
2-0
he's gone.
pitch. And there he goes
that's
towards
out.
second. Pitch outside. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category. And, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. He's set. Here's the 3-0. This ball will be chopped foul. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself counting
Now
leverage.
batting,
You
third
think you're getting a
baseman.
heater. He throws an
Tyler
off-speed pitch, and you're still able to
Wiggins.
execute. That fires me up right there.
Striding in, Tyler Wiggins. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set, and the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing
Now
smoke.
batting.
That's one of the
The
keys
pitcher.
to when you come in facing
Mike
guys out of the bullpen.
Christian.
They're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. In the dirt, and now let's see. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Wiggins at second. Wiggins at first. 1 gone. A throw behind the runner at second.
He's gone, he's gone.
Now both runners are breaking. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 2-2 offering, and the runners again are off here. In the dirt here. Oh, and look at this. It's It's in the dirt, and both runners move up on the double steal. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check
Now
swing.
batting,
That's something you see
fielder,
quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Into the box, Christian Brummett. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 0-1 offering. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. The set and the 1-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
To short, hit hard. And a backhanded try into the hole is short, but this gets on by. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
The left
hey,
fielder.
Talking about having a quality game, D-Row. With that base hit right there, that go-ahead RBI, that's his 4th run batted into the game.
I'm going to tell you what he's thinking right now, Dan. Bullpen, don't blow this for me because I'm getting my name in the paper and I'm getting interviewed big time after this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's
now
about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. Where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Stepping in now, Curtis Wiggins. With runners in scoring position this season, Wiggins is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate.
The catcher, number 5, Brian Brummett.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian Brummett. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a glove flip for 1. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. We're through 6 full. It's the Pirates 8 and the A's 5. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Piscotty. He'll be
Leading off for the
tasked with
Athletics,
starting things as
the
we
right
begin
fielder,
the 7th.
Stephen
First pitch
Piscotty.
on its way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Brummett has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Good contact
The
to
left
start out the
fielder,
inning.
number 2,
Thought he might be on base
Chris
with some sort of a hit, but
Davis.
it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Chris Davis. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left, number 201 in his career, as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today.
Now
They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
And that misses inside 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
In now, Matt Chapman. And he takes ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Coming to the plate now, Marcus Semien. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off the offensively and just focus on being productive.
And this is taken for a cold third strike, so they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are 2 gone in the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
So stepping in, Chris Herman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Olsen on third. Chapman at second with 2 gone. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. He's in there at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
Boy, there are base
Now
hits, but
batting,
then there are big base hits, D-Row. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job
Oakland.
of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Robbie Grossman.
And he fouls this one off. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Here's the 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fouled off. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh, and we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
For Oakland.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Joaquin Soria gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Leading up for the Pirates,
Scott Gifford.
The first baseman, Scott
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Soria has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Randy Wiggins, and he puts it on the ground to second. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
You know, D-Row, that looked like a base hit all the way up the middle. Nice job there by the second baseman to get to it and make that jump throw to first base.
Yeah, one of the tougher plays in our game. A lot of great second basemen in our sport make this look easy, but I'll tell you what, it's not. To throw the ball to first base while your entire body and momentum is headed towards left field is one of the most difficult things to do in our sport.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1. Runners on the move for second. That ball is absolutely crushed. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Third home run for him on the year as they've taken a 2-run lead.
pitching in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Up next for the Pirates, the third baseman,
Into the box,
Tyler
Wiggins. This will take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. After it is Dickerson. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Your
Josh
attention,
Bell
please.
will grab a bat and hit
Pinch
for the
hitting
pitcher
for the
here.
Pirates, number 55, Josh Bell.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any
fielder,
more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Christian Brummett will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats.
Your attention,
Christian
please.
will come on now and pinch run here.
For the Pirates, number 22, Owen Christian.
First offering on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Christian, the runner at first with 2 gone.
He's going.
All even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Runner going a second time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Up next to the Pirates,
an unlucky break right
the
there
left
with
fielder,
the runner stealing from
Chris
first. If that ball doesn't bounce over the wall for a ground rule double, he's probably going to score easily. But instead, he's forced to stay at third. Now it's going to be up to the next guy to drive him home.
62.
Lou Trevino will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Stepping in now, Chris Wiggins, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And he misses with it, 1-1. Second and third, 2 away. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Dickerson going back. You can kiss it goodbye. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 6th home run on the season for him, as is it now a 5-run cushion.
Now batting, shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
In now, Curtis Wiggins. Boy, right back at him, and it hit him for the finish, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the
catcher,
mound.
number 5.
And time now to see
Ryan
where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Brian Brummett. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Runner!
Runners off for second. Hot shot on the ground is short. Simeon's got it. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Your
Angel
attention, please.
Vargas has been summoned
Now
from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 23, Angel Vargas.
Leading off the inning,
Leading
Corey
off for
Dickerson, and they'll
the
need
center
him to
fielder,
get something going
Corey
here.
It doesn't look very
Dickerson.
promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Scorched to third. Wiggins comes up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, second
Well, this
baseman,
has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First delivery to him on the way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Now pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. To 2-2 now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues.
Now
Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Stepping in, Stephen Piscotty, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Out in front of it, strike 1. Drilled to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick to it of this as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. The A's strand 1. They trail by a bunch.
For the Pirates,
back after
the first baseman
out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Davis is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. So coming to the plate, Randy Wiggins. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his
right
fourth
fielder,
knock
number
of the game,
19.
but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Into the box now, Bart Wiggins. He swings and grounds it to short. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now
that was
batting.
kind of a high
Third
degree of
baseman,
difficulty play that
Tyler
time. You see the off-balance
Wiggins.
throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box, Tyler Wiggins, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts dropping.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Pirates lead 1, but they still hold a relatively sizable lead. So digging in now, Matt Olson. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Matt Olson.
Now the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Brummett is there. He's got it run away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Want to remind you folks that coming up after the ball game, comprehensive highlights from the contest tonight as we look back on all the action right here on the show.
Stepping into the box, Matt Chapman. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. No balls and a strike to count. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses 1-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Classic slider down and away for the strike out there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Behind 0-2 now. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet.
To celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
13-8, the final score in this one. The Pittsburgh Pirates jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Mike Christian gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watkey, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.